What up, everyone? How's it going? Hope your night's going good and shit. It's kind of an update. Haven't made a video for a couple weeks. Been busy. Been out of town and busy with life, the holidays, Christmas shopping, all that fun stuff. Yeah, just do another quick video here on Devilian. I'm having a blast with it so far. I'm in the early access stuff now. It's a 2-day head start type thing. I mean, you had to buy into it. It was $20 minimum. You could pay up to $150 though for like a full-on founders pack with tons of awesome stuff. Couldn't afford it. Would love to, but obviously didn't. So yeah, I'll just go over a few things, kind of explain more about how the game works. I played the open beta quite a bit for that week that it was there, and I'd basically use that time to kind of determine which class I wanted to play with at first. I got every class up to like the high 20s and decided that the Evoker was definitely my choice. She is awesome. Her ability to nuke things down and AoE groups of mobs is insane. I'm expecting a nerf for her sometime soon because she's so powerful. I don't know if it maybe balances out in the higher levels. I mean, I'm only 37 now, but I mean, my whole leveling experience so far has been just nuts. She hasn't dropped in power at all. She's just gotten stronger. So we'll see what happens. A few things I don't know if I went over before. I mean, as far as this game goes, you have your Devilian form is separate. It levels separate, which I'm not super fond about. It's probably my biggest gripe with this game is leveling your Devilian form separately is a pain, and your Devilian form, in my experience, kind of sucks. Like, I do a lot more damage in my regular form than I can ever hope to achieve in my Devilian form, and I don't know if it's just because my level's low with it or what, but in its current state, it sucks. Like, it's crap. It lasts for like 10 or 15 seconds. The damage on it just really is not that great. I don't know. They could have done something cooler with that. It's supposed to be like your god form. They should make it feel like a god form. Like, you should be able to really just destroy things while you're in that form, but you just don't. You have long cooldowns on stuff, and it sucks. It's garbage. I'll get a chance here during this video to show you what it's like, but it's just not that great. Let's see what else. Skill trees. I don't know if I went over those before. As far as the Evoker goes, she's got control, assault, and burst. Control is my favorite. It's full AoE, and it uses all 3 elements, where the assault and burst are just usually 1 or 2 elements. So it kind of gives you a nice wide range, especially if you're up against like the boss of the dungeon or whatever is lightning, and if you have only lightning skills, you're not going to do as much damage, which is never fun. Takes longer to kill, and you probably die. The assault tree is mostly lightning. There's a couple ice spells, but it's absolutely mostly lightning. And then it has flame spear as its main like heavy hitter. But as you can see, it has a 35-second cooldown, so you won't be using it that often. And I guess this tree looks like it does use all 3 elements. But Icicle Lance, I mean, I don't know, not the greatest. Some cool crowd control, I guess, for PvP, to have that guaranteed 2.5-second freeze. But with a 15-second cooldown, it's kind of, I don't know. It might be alright. I haven't played it yet. I haven't done any PvP yet. But if I do, this is probably the tree I'll use for it. Burst is just straight up fire, which is upsetting because I love fire mages. I normally am all for fire mages. Fire in this game sucks. Like, this skill, 30% of your skill damage. I realize it hits each target twice, but it still sucks. Like, 30% is crap. This does 180%, has a huge AoE radius, and then continues to do like 55% damage for a few seconds with that little tornado. Like, the damage is not even comparable. It's not even in the same realm. So I'm not sure what the hell they were thinking with this skill. Costs the same amount of mana, has the same range. Oh, 1 more meter of range. Whoop-de-doo. And, I mean, they're both instant cast. This thing just sucks. Even with all this stuff on it, it's still crap. I mean, 3% chance, you can get up to 6% chance per hit to create an explosion. And that explosion deals 40% of this skill's damage. So 40% of 30% of your damage. Yippee. That's not even noticeable damage. Like, that's like fucking, that's poking the dude repeatedly. That doesn't do any damage. It's stupid. So I really hope they look at the fire tree in this and, you know, or sorry, burst, as they call it. And, you know, give it a good look over and fix it, because it sucks. Anyway, that was my rant. I love this part of the game, by the way. You can do this. So once you're in a guild, you can go in and click the heart next to your guild members. You can only send out 10 gifts per day, blessings. And each time you bless someone, it sends them a little experience book that gives you, like, I think I calculated that to 3 point. I mean, well, I said 3%. My brother calculated it for me. It's 3.4% of your level per book that you spend. So, like, right click that book. Someone just gifted me 3.4% of my level for free. Amazing. Love that. Makes leveling, you know, alts and stuff very fast. If you have lots of friends and guildies, it'll just pump you full of books. Also, you have a similar thing in your friends list, but it sends a little gift box. Granted, keep in mind you can only do this once per person per day, up to 10 total per day. So you can't just send like 10 to one person. That would be broken. Be cool, but broken. But those are usually what all they give you is one of these megaphones, which you use to talk in the announce chat channel, which is like game-wide chat. And then it gives you one... What am I doing? What else does it give you? Oh yeah, one health potion, like equivalent to your level. So they're alright. They're semi-helpful. These, I mean, as a founder or a patron, if you subscribe, you get more than enough of these. So getting even 10 of those per day really doesn't do all that much. And I've noticed ever since I joined a guild, I don't even really use the announce chat channel anymore. Unless unless I have a question that my guild members can't answer or don't know, then I'll ask and announce, but that's about it. So the big deal that people made about, oh, you have to pay money to use the announce chat channel, it's really not that big of a deal. And realistically, if you can't come up with $5 to become what they call like a preferred member or whatever, to have your account, you know, preferred access so you're not a free-to-play player, I mean, damn, $5? Come on. You can find $5 walking up and down the street and looking through your house and your couch. I mean, you can come up with $5. It's not that hard. So if those free-to-play limitations are really that big of a deal to you, get $5 together and take those limits away. It's really not that bad. As far as me, as long as I'm playing this game, I'm going to continue to be a patron. I got 30 days of free patron with the founder pack. But then, I mean, even beyond that, they haven't announced what it costs yet per month. It could be $5, it could be $10, it could be the standard $15. We don't know yet. But it's very nice. So you can see here, it gives experience and Devil's Soul rewards 25% extra, just all the time passively. Devil's Soul is what you use to level your Devilian. So it's clearly very helpful because even with this bonus, I'm still only level 8. So as you can see, that's something you're probably going to want to have, because leveling your Devilian is slow. Consecutive login points per day, you get an extra 1. So normally you only get 2, but as a patron you get 3 per day, which allows you to unlock things faster, get the higher rewards quicker, And then it also gives you an additional attendance reward choice, which is this column here. So these are the free-to-play column choices. If you're a patron, you also get to choose from these items to spend your login points on. And as you can see, they're way better than these. I mean, talisman boxes are great. You're going to need freaking thousands of those. But you get those really easily by just spending magic dust and crafting them. Alara's Blessing, decent. You know, that's awesome. Gives you that for 2 hours. So if you're planning on sitting down and playing for a quick 2-hour run, and that's an awesome little boost. These, as far as I'm aware, they're for PvP only. Oh yeah, it says right on it. Can only be used during PvP combat. Hey, look, I can read. Shit. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically like your CC break. Nothing too great, but definitely something you'll want to, you know, have. But once you hit level 30 and do the PvP quest, they give you 20 of them. I haven't done PvP yet. I don't know if 20 is a lot. If I'll burn through those in one game, I don't have a clue. Enchantment materials, as far as I know, those are only good for Devilian pieces, which I don't even have any of yet. I don't even know how you get them yet. I haven't figured all that out yet. But from what I understand, enchantments can only be used on Devilian armor pieces. So, and then a cute pet box. So it gives you a random one of the 3 pets that are available in the game. 15 days worth of time with that pet, and days count down in this game from the time it's used. 15 days exactly from that was when it will go away. It counts when you're logged off and everything. But over here, this is awesome because crafting health potions instead of buying them, because they're kind of pricey, is awesome. And then expansion runes are very helpful. Like if you can get lucky enough to get a shining expansion rune out of this thing, I'm trying to think. The large expansion rune gives 16 slots, so I think the shining probably gives 24. Because the basic gives 8, so going off that, you know, pattern, it probably gives 24. 24 bank slots is huge. Like, that's freaking great. Well, here, I'll go show you how it works. Let me run to my bank and I'll show you. Because the banks in this are, I mean, it's one of those type of games where you have tons of materials and currencies and random crap that you're not going to want to carry with you all the time. So using your bank is definitely something you want to do. And in this game, it's called a warehouse. So you can see here I've got this expansion rune gives 16 slots. This one gives 8. And so I have a total of 48 slots. I've used 24 up. But I mean, you can expand this really, really far. But once you've used up all your rune slots, then, you know, it's no go. You can't expand any further. Anyway, so yeah, that's the bank, warehouse, whatever. Same crap. I was here. Yeah. Alright, back to these. Inventory expansion ticket. Holy hell, that's amazing. Being able to get one of those every 5 days, that's freaking great. Because as you can see, there's a lot more space to be had here in your inventory. And you need 1 ticket per row, and each row has 8 slots. Something you definitely want to eventually unlock all of them. Gemmed talisman boxes. These little talisman boxes are great, but the highest like tier talisman you can get out of them is a 3-star. So they're, you know, you'll never get all the best talismans with those crappy little ones. These ones here allow you to get, I think, 3-star and up. So 3, 4, and 5-star, and like 5 stars I believe are legendaries. I don't think there's any 5 stars that aren't legendary. And the legendary talismans are insanely powerful, like very, very strong. And I don't know, if you guys watched my other video, I think I went over talismans a little bit in that one. Just in case I didn't, you can see here. So every 10 levels you unlock another talisman slot. This one you unlock at 10, and then 20, 30, 40, 50, you know, you get it. You can have 2 different pages, one for PvE, one for PvP, or just one for 2 different PvE or PvP specs, however you want to do it. So this one here, I got out of a gem talisman box, which, I mean, as you can see, is very good. 175 health, 4 star. I mean, you compare that to the same one, like 1 star, and I think the 1 star version only gives you like 50 health, something like that. I, of course, can't find one now that I need to, but let's see here. Where'd you go? Hell, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's a 2 star one, 60 health. So that's significantly better for the, you know, basically the same slot, just higher level, much higher stats. You know, I got little magic crit, magic attack. These are cool. You can use these to evolve, like level up your talismans, and then once they get to a certain level, you can see mine here is level 6, so it's in the top left corner of the card, and max level is 15. So once you max out the level, my understanding is you can then evolve it, and then it becomes the next tier. So like you can evolve it into a 3 star, but it takes a long time. Like a lot of cards have to be broken down and put into this to make, you know, to get it to the point where it can evolve. So it's obviously a lot better to get those gem talisman boxes and just find them for free, because that's a lot of frickin' work. And then this here is awesome. 7 days, a week solid of 25% extra gold from everything, from quests, drops, whatever. Gold, from what I can tell, I haven't used a whole lot for anything other than donating to the guild. But donating to the guild is very helpful, because not only does it help your guild, it also gives you these points here from donation. And it scales, so I have 550 donation points. I've donated a total of 55 gold. So it's basically your donation times 10 is how many donation points you have. And then you can go to a guild vendor in any of the main cities and buy like health potions, you know, tokens to buy armor pieces with, stuff like that. That's, you know, really helpful and just good to have. And it's significantly cheaper than it would be just to buy it with like gold. So the gold to donation point conversion is a much better deal for you than it is to just go spend gold on those same items. It's a lot cheaper in the end doing it this way. So I donate every freaking dime I get every time. So every time I get like 10 gold or 15, 20 gold, whatever, I donate it to the guild. You know, because these donation points are great, but at the same time it's going to help level the guild. And the more we level the guild, the more skill trees we unlock and the more little perks we can buy. And these are mostly just passive perks. You can see, oh, where'd it go? So once we get this thing to level 3, it decreases your resurrection costs by 30%. That's helpful. I've only died a couple times so far, so I honestly didn't even pay attention to what it cost when I did die. I just hit resurrect. I didn't care. But I'm sure late game that's probably very helpful, because I'm willing to bet it works like a repair type thing, because there's no repairs in this game. But when you die, you have to pay a certain amount, and I'm sure it's based off like your gear level and stuff like that, of how much it costs to revive. It emphasizes a lot of guild group play. So like a lot of these effects only work if you're in a guild party or raid, but they're very helpful when you are. 5% damage reduction when you're in a guild party or raid. That's great for raids and hard dungeons. 5% damage taken against the target in the devil hunt. So that's freaking awesome. Haven't done any devil hunts yet, but I've seen what they are. I know what they are. Devilian skill damage. Whatever. You do more damage to them. I don't know if that means you do more damage in your Devilian form. Yeah, I don't know on that one. hopefully, because Devilian damage sucks. Fuck. Skill damage 5%. That's always amazing. Who doesn't want 5% more damage all the time when you're with your guild? Move speed. Again, awesome. I'll take that any day. A chance to get double experience and devil souls when you're in a guild party or raid. A 10% chance off every kill. That is amazing. Like, that's really cool. From what I understand in this game, I don't know how it works because I'm not there yet, but level cap right now is 52. But even once you hit 52, you're still gaining experience for something. I don't know what it is, if they're like prestige levels, or I don't know yet. Devilian levels, I don't even know what the max is on Devilian. If it's 52 like player level, I don't know that I'll ever hit that at the rate I'm going. But maybe there's a trick that I'm not aware of. I'll figure out later. I don't know what return. Oh, no, that's your Hearthstone type thing. Yeah, that's essentially Hearthstone. Town portal, whatever you want to call it. But, not sure how useful that is, because it's already only a 10-second cooldown. So reducing that, and I mean, to make it a 5-second, I don't know why you'd need it more often than every 10 seconds, but whatever. And what have we got here? Increase waypoint travel, salvage costs. Cool. Anyway, sorry. I'm wasting time on this crap because I haven't even looked at it yet, so you guys can look at it with me. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much all that's going on here. Anyone that hasn't tried this game yet, if you're a fan of MMOs and action RPG games like Diablo, Marvel Heroes, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, any of those, this game is awesome. I mean, it's got all the aspects of an MMO, huge game world. I mean, you can see there's lots and lots of zones and areas to go to. This hasn't unlocked yet. There's supposedly a big patch coming out in like a month or so that's going to have a 5th class, which I'm very excited for. That class looks incredible. It's like a battle mage. You're basically, you have a dual-bladed staff, and then so you're up in their face doing AoEs, spinning around, kicking them and slashing, but then you also have like spells that you can cast at the same time. Looks awesome. Can't wait. So I don't know if this Crota is coming with that patch or not. Hopefully, because more content is always welcome. Wow, it looks like they plan on adding more continents at some point as well, based on that drop box. So that'll be good. What the hell was I talking about? Damn. Oh yeah, game. Oh hell. Been a long day. So yeah, it's a massive game. They plan on adding more content. As you can see, they plan on adding a lot more content based on this adding more continents. And they also, I don't know, I mean, it's a lot more simple than like WoW, Rift, Guild Wars, any of those, as far as your skill choices and abilities. I mean, it plays like an action RPG like Diablo or one of those, but the overall game world is like an MMO, where you've got raids, you've got PvP, you've got guild wars, you've got, I mean, you have the ability to own a zone. So like somehow there's, in these higher level zones, there's these big areas that are like full of elites, and you usually want groups to go to these places. But you can also somehow, I haven't figured out how yet, the game's still kind of new, I don't think anyone's done it yet, but you can somehow claim the zone by doing something in these areas, doing quests or doing a battle, or I'm not sure, but you can somehow claim this zone by doing something here in the elite areas. But I don't know how it works entirely yet. Trying to think, what else? Lots of things. I mean, dungeons, obviously. You can see here there's different difficulty levels. Maybe. What the hell? Maybe this one doesn't have difficulty levels? I guess not. This is a bad example. Most dungeons, every one I've done up to this point, has a difficulty level here at the top. There's the normal, heroic, and then the Archdevil, which are like the super elite hard dungeons where you get all the best gear before raiding. And the heroic has a level requirement, and then the Archdevil ones have a level and a gear requirement in order to queue up for those. Every dungeon in this game, while leveling, I don't know about high-end max level stuff yet, but while leveling, every dungeon is soloable if you want to, which I prefer because I like to kind of learn the dungeons on my own, and then I'll do group stuff later once I know the fights and know the dungeons and know where to go. But if you don't like doing that, if you like being with groups all the time and partying with people, that's also a possibility. Every zone you walk into, this thing will light up and show people that are in the zone around your level that you can party with and group with and do quests with. And then every dungeon has the ability to find a group if that's what you prefer. Here it shows you your expected rewards for completing the dungeon. These are the items that can drop in there, off the bosses, off the mobs. And sometimes, if there's a quest tied to the dungeon, you can also get one of these items from the quest. Getting duplicate items is also not a bad thing because they're randomly rolled. So like you can see here, this tells you how much attack it gives, but it doesn't tell you what skills and stats it gives until you identify it. So like, I could get 10 more of these staffs and still not get the exact skill set I want on it. Luckily I got, on my first try, I got one that's really good. It's my Meteor Strike skill. As you can see, it makes it last longer and has a bigger AoE. AoE is always good. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys what a dungeon is like in this game. What the... Not talking about me, I guess. Alright. Yeah, show you what a dungeon's like. I'm done ranting and talking. Hope I didn't bore anybody to where you guys have left now. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm no tickets. Oh, let me show you this one last thing. If you get lucky and get drops for these invasion tickets, you can use them by checking this checkbox. Each invasion ticket has a level range. So you can see I have a level 2 is good for 20 to 29, and then level 3 is good for 30 to 39, and then 4 I'm sure is 40 to 49, and so on. But yeah, so you can click that and then enter, and it takes you straight to the dungeon boss. So if you don't want to clear all the trash and all that crap again, you just want to kill the boss and then spin the roulette at the end, you can do that. But I've never run this dungeon, so I'm going to do the full thing. Plus I have a daily quest tied to it, so I definitely want to do a full clear. Dungeons in this game usually take anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes to fully clear, so they're not bad. Definitely soloable, definitely, you know, not a time-wasting thing. I don't know about the higher level ones. I don't know if they get longer. I do plan on doing a lot of content and coverage for this game, so if you like what you see, if you like listening to me, even though I get off track frequently and forget what the hell I was talking about, then yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, comment, whatever the hell you want to do. But please subscribe. No, really. Do it. Click the button. Do it! Now! Alright. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot more coverage on this game. I'll be playing it for quite some time. I plan on doing class videos eventually once I get every class up to max level. But for now, I'm going to be concentrating on this guy pretty heavily for a while until I get her geared. And then at that point, I will start another class and start doing some videos on that. I guess I don't go up there yet. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I like to run them alone the first time around, so I know what the hell I'm doing next time I run it with a group. Oh, oh, holy shit, that hurts. Get out. Go. Oh my. Wow. Oh, come on. What the? What the hell? Well, that thing's stupid. Total jerk. Please let me out of here. I don't want to die. As you can see, lots of AoE from this class. It's freaking awesome. Here's my garbage Devilian form. Want to see it? Yeah. Isn't it neat? I can barely kill spiders. Makes me feel so tough. I mean, look at that. That's my hardest hitting skill. Barely frickin' tickled those guys' health bars. My basic attack in this form does more damage than that. It's just stupid. We really need to take a look at these Devilian forms. Or I'm just an idiot and don't realize how it works at higher levels. Because in low levels, these forms are crap. I really hope they get better. Because if I put all the time into leveling them that it takes to level, I'm going to be upset if it sucks. But this company's usually pretty good about listening to player feedback, and you know, hopefully they'll listen and decide that we are right when we say Devilian form is crap. Ooh, big guy. Come to daddy. You gonna die. Run. Ah! Oh, shit. No! Oh! I didn't want to use that there, but it worked okay. Oh, I'm gonna frickin' die. Well. Oh my hell. Wow. If this guy's this hard, I'm not looking forward to the end boss. This is gonna be bad. Ugh. Alright. Well, this dungeon might take a little longer than 10 or 15 minutes if that's the case. Oh shit. Alright, well. That is. Slaying bitches all day. Money. These little chests are randomly thrown about all the dungeons. Every time you do a dungeon, you find at least one if you look. They're usually crap. A little bit of silver and a gem and a potion or something. They're not all that great. But I'll always take free stuff. Devil bitches. I use my form as often as I can, not because I like it, but just because I want to level it. Because you gain 0 experience for this form outside of it. Every kill you get while using it, you gain experience with it. So I try and use it as often as I can. Again, hoping that once I do level it, it gets better. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. There's 2 of them. No. That was a waste. Oh well. Oh, yep, I'll leave that silver there. Not going that way. Their tornadoes are bigger than mine. Not fair. Okay. Extinguish the tornado by stepping on the purple circle. That's how you do it. I did it. It worked. Wow. Alright, so it's just a big ass tower. Climb to the top, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Waiting at the top is a demon to kill you. Enjoy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna kill the demon. Oh shit, circle. Whew. I'm not one of those people that likes to test the skills to see if they hit hard, if I can stand them or not. I just try to avoid everything. Especially when I can't move. Come on, just die. Good boy. Alright, completed my dailies. Oh, chest. Oh, well, hell, they're gonna make you work for it. Jeez. Lots of silver. Grab the gem. Oh, shit. Inventory is getting full. Alright. Have to clean that out in a second. I wanted to drop that down there, not up here. Oh shit, what? Shield. Killing. Catch him. Kill him. What's this? Oh, there it is. Come and get me. That skill is insanely powerful. That's by far my hardest hitting spell. You'd think this would be because it has a longer cooldown, but that's not the case. It even says it does more damage, but this is like 117% damage per hit. And it lasts for a while and just continually beats on the targets in the area of effect. Like it does so much damage as long as you can keep them in it. But since it slows them quite a bit, it's not too hard to keep them in it. Alright, gotta use my Devilian form again, but I don't want to waste it here. Hopefully this is the boss. Yep. The bosses in this game are epic, by the way. Like, big old bosses, like legit boss fights. This is not just like some crappy run in, hit the guy twice and he dies. Like, these are legit fights, and they are difficult at times. Some of these fights have been very, very hard for me. And some are a lot easier than others. It just really depends. Okay. And elements in this game do matter. There are resistances. So you can see this guy looks like he's all fire. So my highest damaging skill is probably going to do even more damage to this guy, which I like. But yeah, he has multiple health bars. Started out with 5. Still got 3 left. Well, 2 1/4. Oh, hell. Yeah, dodge everything in this game. Everything you can, dodge. Because most shit hits hard. If it's got a targeting ring like that you want to avoid, yeah, it's there for a reason. so you can avoid it, because it'll hit really hard. Oh my hell. Oh shit. Run away. Oh no. Ooh. Run. Oh. Yeah, boss fight. Fun. Ooh, treasure map. What the hell does that do? Never found one of those before. So at the end of each dungeon, you'll get a grade based off your clear time, how long it took you to kill the boss, and your death count. Based on your ratings, how many spins you'll get. Another bonus of being a patron is you get, your 1 extra spin on this. For every time you run a dungeon, you get 1 extra spin no matter what. And that's a good one. I like that. So that's 500 experience for my Devilian form. They're consumables. You just right-click them and use them. Ooh, and a 10,000 experience book. Again, consumable. Let's use those. Oh, my inventory's full. So they're probably in my mail. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll have to do that later. Well, anyway, that's all I'm doing for now. If you guys, if you guys are looking for a new game, this one wasn't very well advertised. I only knew about it because I play a lot of Tryon Worlds games. I've actually played all of them. I like most of them. Arcade sucked. But yeah, if you guys like MMOs, if you guys like action RPGs, the game comes out of the head start tomorrow. It's afternoon. I think it's either 11 or 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Is when the game officially releases. I'm pretty sure you can download it now, so that way you don't have to worry about it later. The game's only like 7.5 gig download, so it's not like massively bad. It's not like downloading WoW or something where it's 40 or 50 gigs. It's going to take you 2 days. But yeah, give it a try. It wasn't heavily advertised. Nobody knows about it. Very few people are, really into it. There's a lot of people that have kind of bought the early access pack, came in, tried it, and kind of haven't seen them back. But it is a great game. It's one of those ones that you kind of give it a chance. When I very first played it in the first beta that I got into, it was fun. Wasn't the greatest game I ever played, but it was fun. And it's one of those ones though that kind of grows on you. You gotta play it for a little bit, maybe try out a few different characters to really find which one grabs you and is the most fun for you, and just give it a go. I mean, get up to level 20 or 30. It doesn't take long. The rate of experience gain in this game is so massive. I mean, there were people level 52, which is the max right now. Yesterday, people capped out in 1 day. So I mean, leveling is not the main focus of this game. The leveling is still fun. The experience is still great. The dungeons are a blast. I love the dungeons in this game. I love that I can solo the dungeons. That's my favorite part. But yeah, try it out. Go to deviliangame.com, download it, make an account. It's free. What do you have to lose other than a couple hours of your life? It's worth it. Give it a try. If you guys do end up downloading it, need a guild to join or want someone just to play with, you can see my character name is Ember Rain. Look me up, add me, whisper me, whatever. And, we can play, have a good time. I'll teach you a few things, help you out, whatever you need. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm off to eat a delicious dinner. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, the works. Later.